Wisdom. Hello everyone, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another pick a card reading. Today we are going to be focusing on a topic that I just feel is so necessary. January was very tough for a lot of people, and even if it didn't happen January, 2019 was relatively very tough for people, and I do feel that a message of how to release sadness, depression, heartbreak is necessary. So this pick a card spread is basically going to be what spirit has to say in regards to getting over this heartbreak, getting over a tragedy, or at least making the steps to move forward. So I really hope that you guys are excited to hear these messages. So please grab your pen, your journal, whatever you want to just feel relaxed and comfortable. My name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. And let's dive on in. So we have 3 piles, and there's a lot of cards in these 3 piles. We have I always forget to say this name correctly, is labradorite or labradorite. We have a pink calcite, pink and white calcite, and then we also have lapis lazuli. So this is group 1, group 2, and group 3. So just pick which group that resonates with you. I'll give you guys a couple of moments to just take some time to really breathe in and breathe out and pick a deck that is just calling you. By the way, you can pick more than one pile. It doesn't matter. You can even pick all of them. Whatever you are called to do, that's perfectly fine. And one more thing, this reading is extremely timeless. So you can stumble across this video a year from now, 2-3 weeks later. If it resonates, it resonates. You were meant to stumble across this video and watch this. Okay. So let's take some deep breaths. Let's breathe in, breathe out. What is calling to us? So if you chose group number 1, you have chosen labradorite. Okay. Now, this crystal is very, very special because it activates the throat chakra, psychic intuition, and deep knowing. So this is a beautiful crystal to choose, and we're going to dive in on what spirit has to say. Okay. What are the oracle messages coming through? What are some things that you have to let go of? Now, we have energy work. Okay. This is for group number 1. We have energy work. We have Cupid. We have to the sea. Okay, I think I have an idea of what your angel guides and ancestors and spirit guides are trying to say to you. You are safe. We also have peace. And we have happy big changes. So let's just dive on into why you chose this group specifically. So we do have some tarot messages in the back, so we are definitely going to dive into those, but these are just some oracle messages first. This is what I'm seeing, and this is just what I'm feeling for you guys. I feel that a lot has happened in the span of 6 months. I do feel that right now you are trying to just take care of yourself after going through your heartbreak or tragedy or people walking out of your life, okay? I feel that group number 1 is very strong. Group number 1 is filled with a lot of people that normally don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They normally don't show emotion like that. But when they choose to love you, when you guys choose to love someone, it's really with your all. It's not half-assed. It's not when it's convenient. It's with your all. So I will say group 1 dealt with a very, very rough heartbreak or a realization of a situation or losing someone unexpectedly, and it took you guys by surprise. I do feel like it's matters of the heart. It's something to do with heartbreak. I wouldn't say it's necessarily losing someone, but that's still not far away from what this message is saying. If you lost someone, I'm so sorry for your loss, but this definitely feels like heartbreak in regards to emotions, being with someone for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's no more. So it's talking about back energy you went through something traumatic and it emotionally threw you off, but you're trying to do energy work, you're trying to take care of yourself, you're trying to retreat, and you're trying to make sure that you are honoring you the best way possible. We also have the Cupid card that comes through as well, and normally when Cupid is here, Cupid wants to heal heartbreak. Cupid wants to show you love where love was missing. And then we have Two to See. And what's crazy is when I was meditating and shuffling cards for group 1, I kept saying, I think coming to the sea or come to the sea is going to manifest. And crazy enough, the number 7 is here, so spiritual realization. And I love that blue kind of plays a role in your spread just a little bit, because labradorite does have blue in it, and then the To the Sea card is blue. So I do feel like you spoke your truth, you said what you needed to say, and now you're alone because of it. And you're dealing with the heartbreak, you're dealing with the aftermath of it all. So the To the Sea card is very symbolic to me, because it's talking about this happened to me, I didn't see it coming, so I'm just removing myself. I'm just going to carry myself away and really figure this out. Now, what I also will say is Archangel Michael comes through in your spread saying you are safe, you are loved, peace. Peace is always going to be here. And I will say this, group 1, even though this person or this situation is coming to an end and it brought you great pain, let's be honest, it has been relatively very quiet. It has been relatively very peaceful. So the message is coming through saying, yes, we miss this person, but do we need this person in our life? Do we need that situation? And the answer is no. I'm seeing that you did so much for this person or this situation that nothing ever really came back to you. So yes, you're hurt that it ended. You're hurt that it had to go down that way. You're hurt that you had to speak your truth and say, hey, I am no longer tolerating this anymore. You're getting cut off. Even though all of that hurt you, that it brought you to that point to do so, your life has been relatively very quiet. So if you're group number 1, it's been very quiet. Kind of shocked that the Hermit card didn't come through in this reading, but it's okay. We haven't gotten to the tarot cards yet, but it has been very quiet. And I do want to say, appreciate the silence. And I do feel like group number 1 out of the other 2 groups are really mastering and learning the art of being alone and being comfortable and happy being alone. So yes, there is sadness here, but big happy changes. Things are coming. Things are growing. Things are coming to the surface for you. So I will say that you have definitely grown over the past 6 months. Okay, you have definitely shown maturity where other people have not shown maturity. It's also talking about a lot of adults, like people older than you, were acting like children. So you could be in a situation where you had to remove yourself from even your parents, moving away from your older siblings, or it's just talking about elders were not acting like elders, they were more acting like children, and you had to remove yourself. So again, getting over heartbreak, but let's be honest, hasn't it been quite peaceful? It's been quiet. You haven't been waking up wondering, oh my God, is he cheating on me? Oh my God, is she lying to me? Oh my God, are they gonna start yelling at me? I'm also seeing for group number 1, you either moved away or you're planning on disconnecting, or you stay away from home more so you can find peace. I am seeing that for group number 1. Group number 1 is on a mission to have their own space. I keep feeling that. So if you do live with family, you're definitely trying to move out very soon with a quickness and a hurry. I'm even seeing, I heard living in a car. I don't know everybody's situation. This is a general reading, but I am even seeing a lot of people just sitting in their car, not wanting to go inside, sitting in their car, or saying, you know what, maybe I can just take a road trip or just get away from everything. I just don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this space. I don't want to be where this reminds me of this, where this reminds me of that. I just feel like you guys have done a very good job with removing yourself from the situation. And because everything is kind of slowing down and is dwindling down and you have a lot of time to reflect, it's been quite peaceful, hasn't it? It's been very peaceful. So pat yourself on the back a little bit, smile a little bit. At least it's been a little bit peaceful. It's been quiet, and you need this quietness. I feel like group number 1 a lot of introverts chose group number 1. A lot of people that like their alone time, that choose their friends wisely, that don't like to surround themselves with a big group of people, group number 1 feels very introvert energy, very strong-willed people. So I will say I do apologize for anything that you are facing, but group number 1, I wouldn't say that it's like a death of someone passing on to the next realm. I will say that this has a lot to do with people acting like children and you removing yourself, and it hurt you that it came to this point. So a toxic relationship, you brought it to an end. Friends not really being friends, you brought that to an end. So group number one is just more so like, I'm ending it, I'm doing energy work, I'm going to the sea, I'm finding my peace to bring in big happy changes. We also have listen to your intuition. So you were right to release this situation and let it go. And we have a universal message. We have a message from the universe. I love this. It says, give yourself much more credit. Let me read this card to you guys. A stranger than strange, preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationship aren't always those who are in good relationships. See how we're talking about releasing bad relationships and you feeling the right to do so because it was necessary? You see that? I'm going to keep reading the card. And those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are in bad relationships. Oh, see? Wow. Even though I use preponderance in depthly, this one is really good. Please ponder the universe. So is it really a loss, group number one? Is it really a loss? I don't think you lost anyone. I think they lost you. And you're going to continue to find a lot of peace within the next 3 to 6 months. So this is just a quiet reminder that you're doing everything necessary, that you're doing everything right by you. The next card that comes through, Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. So you see how the person is like looking onward at the desert, and beyond those hills, beyond those deserts, what is there? So I just feel that I'm leaving you guys over here and I'm walking towards where I have to go. So group number one, it hurts. It hurts to let people go, but you're strong because you had to do what was necessary. Okay, now, do these people miss you? Absolutely, they do miss you, but I don't feel like they're in the space to extend themselves. I don't feel like they're in the space to apologize. I don't feel that they're on your vibration right now. And that is okay, group number one. Just because, and here's another thing, I just picked up on this too. This could be a toxic person or someone that turned out to be toxic or someone with their own problems walking away from you. Right? This could definitely be someone that walked away from you and it threw you off and it left you really hurt, but the message still applies. You're doing energy work. You're taking yourself to the sea. You are mending your heart. You are safe. Big happy changes. Good fucking riddance. If they don't want to be a part of your life, that's on them. But I will say they made a very big mistake, group number one. They made a very big mistake because I keep seeing that they miss you. They miss you terribly. So whether you walked away from someone or they walked away from you over something stupid, and it feels like a childish argument that went too far and everybody has their arms crossed and their back towards each other. Like they're not trying to address it. But you, it's not even that you're being stubborn about it. You're just like, you know what? This hurt me, but I'm going to move forward because I have to. I'm going to move forward because if I stay here, I'm just going to end up being angry. Because again, group number one, you guys do not give your heart out like this. Y'all don't. So I feel that you had to move on before you were going to end up hating this person. And hate is a strong word, but I keep hearing that word very clearly. I keep hearing that word very clearly in your reading. So Archangel Michael messages, we have, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. You know exactly what you need to do. Another Archangel Michael message, new beginnings and a fresh start. Good riddance. All right, group number one. To the left, to the left. Wait, was that the left or the right? You know what? Whatever. Okay. Good riddance. Okay. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. They wanted to leave. Let them. But they made a huge mistake because they're not going to meet someone like you that loved them for who they were, for all of their mistakes, for all of their shortcomings, as childish as they are or as lost as they are. If they want to be stubborn and not own up to their shit, that is their problem. But you, group number one, you are moving forward. It hurts. It hurt you at the beginning, but now you're realizing, you know what? You lost me. I didn't lose you. You lost me. I'm good. Love the confidence, group number one. We have some botanical messages. The desert, resilience and strength. You're standing by what you said. Your energy is, I said what I said. I am going to stick by what is good for me. Wow. And then we have the Metal, growth and abundance. So it's almost like when you like detach yourself from this person, more is going to come to you in a very big way. That's why the big happy changes card came through so strongly. Okay. Okay, we're going to shuffle the cards a little bit. All right. Queen of Swords. A lot of you fell out with a woman. A lot of you fell out with a woman. A lot of you fell out with a woman, a female best friend. Women can break your heart too, guys. Don't get it twisted. It's not just men. Women can break your heart too. A lot of you guys are no longer close with someone that you thought you would be close with. Or this could be you standing up for yourself and saying what you're no longer going to tolerate. You could be Queen of Swords, or the person that you love so much became a Queen of Swords by you. Okay, we have the Emperor. All right, we have the Emperor that comes through. We have the Three of Pentacles. Love that. I love that the Three of Pentacles is here in your reading. Okay, what's coming through? We have the King of Cups. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. We have the Star reversed. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm just going to say it. This person, whoever you fell out with, this female friend, this person definitely chose you. This person definitely chose their partner over you, or they chose toxic relationships over you, or they didn't want to hear the truth about a man who shows up as a King of Cups. So this definitely feels like a woman's quarrel. This definitely feels like you being friends with someone that kept making bad decisions by men, that kept moving in such a way that wasn't honoring her or wasn't honoring the situation. And of course, when it was brought to their attention, or when you expressed yourself, or whatever that happened, maybe a stupid little fight, this person definitely got in her ear, or this person was speaking negatively about you. That's definitely what I'm seeing, which made them make that decision to hurt you the way that they did, or to come to the conclusion that you are no longer trusted. So that's definitely a scenario that I am picking up on this reading. Another scenario that I'm seeing is you definitely saying, that's it. I no longer want this relationship. I no longer want this situation. Because the King of Cups, people love associating the King of Cups with like a positive fatherly figure man. And I'm not saying that's not true. But sometimes, you know, there's bad qualities in all of the tarot. There is no good or bad card. The King of Cups in this spread is showing me that this person kind of gives, but there's a hidden motive. There's an emotional need for them to give you what they want to give you. I can't even explain it, but it feels very manipulative. It's almost like they would do something to tug at your heartstrings, and then when you're about to walk away, they come with a cup. King of Cups, they come with a cup filled with something you just can't say no to. You want to drink that eternal life, or you know, the elixir. You want to drink whatever that man or that person's got in their cup. They know what to say to get your mind to get off topic, but you remain Queen of Swords. You said no more illusions, no more lying, no more saying that this is not what it is, because that's exactly what it is, and you stood up for yourself. So I'm seeing two different scenarios. If you chose group number one, it's either you became Queen of Swords and you said no more and you walked away. It hurt you to walk away, but you did it. Or you were friends with someone that chose her relationship over you. Or you could be a guy where he chose his relationship over you. You know that person is toxic, but you had to release it and let it go. Now here is the good thing. An overall message for whatever situation that you were in, whether the person walked away from you for a toxic relationship or you walked away from them because they're toxic, your money's going to improve, group number one. It's almost like because you released it or they walked away, your abundance is going to come in 10 times. And I do feel that they're going to see your star power. The star card is reversed. They're going to see you from a distance. They're the star that they do not want to see. So they're going to hear good news about you. They're going to hear your recognition. They're going to hear your rewards. They're going to hear how far you've come without them. They're going to see it like they thought you were going to be crying or upset. Oh my God, what is she going to do without me? Where in return, you're actually living your best life. So what is the flower that the universe wants to give you? A flower that the universe wants to give you. Okay. What is the flower? I don't even know the flower, guys. Oh my God. So symbolic. The white rose, purification. By purifying your life of negative people. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Guys, y'all did the right thing, okay? You did what was necessary. Now, I keep seeing that they are still watching you. They will try to come back. But I don't know if you're going to trust this group number one. I don't know. So we'll see. Don't wait on it. Keep living your life. Keep chasing your dreams. Keep securing your bag. Keep healing. Keep doing what is necessary. But they were a fool to let you go. Or they were a fool to let the situation escalate the way that it did. So they're basically going to catch an L. Yeah. So enjoy that L. All right, guys. Thank you, group number one. We're going to get into group number two. Group number two. So excited to dive into group number two. We have the pink and white calcite. This is the crystal that you've chosen. This is activating the heart chakra. You guys are definitely dealing with breakup or a heartache, a situation that's always back and forth. So I am definitely seeing that. Let's pull some oracle messages for group number two. Notice the signs. Okay. Innocence. We also have let the past go. Okay. Group number two is definitely going to be an emotional one. Group number one was very empowering, but group number two feels like you guys are having a hard time letting this go because it really threw you off. It really caught you by surprise. This heartbreak, this pain, it really shook you up. You were not expecting this. Loyal heart comes through for group number two. We also have divine order. And then we have life review. So let's talk group number two. Let's talk. So what if I tell you guys that this was supposed to happen? I know we don't want the worst to happen. We don't want to lose the people that we love. We have hopes for these people. So you probably thought you were going to marry this man or marry this woman, and it didn't happen. You thought that this was going to be something worthwhile, but it ended up being a waste of your time. But nothing is a waste of your time. Everything is a lesson that you needed to learn. Okay? Group number two, I will say that you have to grab the lesson from what you learned out of this. And you also have to pay attention to this vicious cycle that's been happening. So this isn't the first time that you and this person have fallen out. This isn't the first time that something crazy has happened between you two and then you guys found a way to come back together. But this time is very different, group number two. This time it does feel very over. And I feel that's why the pain is hitting you differently. Because it's talking about when you guys would fight, there would be a lot of petty things that would happen before you guys would come together. But this time, there has been no petty exchanges. There has been no tit for tat. There has been no, oh, she liked my post or he liked my post. This person by you has been very quiet. This person is not fighting for you. Okay? And let's be honest, who wants to keep being in a merry-go-round situation? The person that hurt you, that broke your heart, that decided to be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, they're just as exhausted as you are in the constant fighting and the constant back and forth. So we're focused on you. We're not justifying their behavior because, again, this is a general message. I don't know exactly the details of the situation, but this doesn't feel like the last time. This actually does feel very over, and it's really shaking you up because it's like, wow, you went months without talking to me. Wow, you went weeks without talking to me. Wow, you're blatantly ignoring me. I feel that group number two is being ignored by this person. You guys are not being recognized. You guys are not being honored. And all honesty, I don't want you guys to sit and wait for this person to come back because it's almost like they're punishing you, group number two. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's almost like they're saying, you know what? I'm going to let her sit in her shit. I'm going to let him sit in his shit because she deserves it or he deserves it. He was talking to me this way. Okay, first of all, guys, the last time we got punished was by our parents. This person basically got their belt and they're like, you're grounded. That's basically what's going on. You're grounded. This person is grounding you. In the bad way, not in the metaphysical meditation chakra way. They're grounding you like you're a child. Go sit in the corner. This to me feels like control, group number 2. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but this feels like control to me. This feels like this person is going to come back when they want to. So you're being guided to pay attention to the cycle that's not ending. Like it's like a never ending story. You shouldn't be punished. You shouldn't be put into detention. You are grown, you are an adult, and there comes a point where the games have to stop. This person is playing games, whether it's a female, male, friendship, marriage, whatever the case may be, this is toxic. You're dealing with a narcissist, group number 2, and I'm being straight up. This is like narcissist behavior, and you're being guided to really pay attention. Like, is this even really what you want, group number 2? And group number 2, your heart is so beautiful. You do not deserve this shit. No, you do not deserve it. Absolutely not. I'm actually very upset for group number 2 because it's like this person is doing it on purpose. Like, they're purposely being nasty and mean, throwing subliminals, hoping that you see it, driving you nuts, having you on read. And what's crazy is you're double messaging them, or you're trying to show that, hey, let's talk. You're actually trying to be the bigger person, but it's not. They're making you sit in whatever they feel that you did to them when they kind of started it with you. And here's the thing. This is a narcissist that you're dealing with, because if you do this to them, you're an evil person. How dare you? Like, if you were to try to match them, they will make it about you. They'll make you feel like the crazy one or the bad guy. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. So group number 2, your angels are trying to show you this. Your angels are trying to show you who this person is. They're trying to step in saying, divine order. You are innocent in the situation. You need to let the past go. Okay? Your heart is too big, and they don't deserve your heart. And they want to actually bring in a love that is worthy of you. Take inventory of your life and resolve the change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So then we have recovery. Okay? They definitely want you to recover from this because it's not cool what they're doing. We have not the right time. If you're thinking about reaching out to them, I just wouldn't do it. It's not the time. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it at all. And then the next card that comes through, we have choose a new direction. Yeah, it's time. So group number 2, you actually have to let this go. Okay, group number 1 was them actually doing what's necessary, and they're about to really be happy and stand in their power. But group number 2, you're having a hard time standing in your power, and it's time that you do it. Otherwise, this person is going to keep controlling you, and it's just going to be this ongoing thing. You don't deserve this. People that chose group number 2 is dealing with some form of mental or physical abuse, and I don't like talking about things like that, but we just have to just call a duck and a spade a spade. It is here in this reading, and you were brought to watch this video to understand that no, you're not supposed to be treated this way. You're not supposed to be punished for having a big heart and for just wanting love and to want to receive love. Okay, you're being punished because you want more for yourself. What sense does that make? And they don't want to give it to you. They're making you feel wrong for saying, hey, I didn't like that, or that hurt me. You talking to her, you going on dates with her, you doing all of this stuff, that hurt me. Now they're like, oh my God, you knew we were just like friends, and oh my God, you're just making this all this and that. I'm just going to leave you alone because you're starting fights for no reason. We were just having a good day. You're dealing with narcissistic people. So the universe comes in. Sometimes the good is hidden. So find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Sherlocky, yours, the universe. P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. So here's another thing with group number 2 that's like tripping me out. You guys could definitely have a love that wants to manifest, that wants to come in, that wants to give you everything that you want. But you're so stuck on this situation or this person or this friendship or this whoever this is. You're so stuck on it that you're not even seeing the good things that are hidden. So the next card that comes through, finding sanctuary. Take this time to be alone, opening to your spiritual source. Take this time to be alone because it is necessary. Group number 2. Archangel Michael messages that are also coming in. We have admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. You are worthy and you don't deserve to be in this merry-go-round. The rainbow card comes through, hidden gift. Like, the universe wants to give you love. They want to give you, like the rainbow is in this reading. They want to give to you. But you have to want to give to yourself. You have to want to receive. Let this go so you can receive. Let go so you can receive. Let go so you can receive. The rainbow card is here. Let go. Ooh, we also have awakening your magic, but the card came reversed, the forest. Okay, awakening your magic. Step into your power. Step into your power. Now let's look into the situation. This is just oracle. I didn't even get into tarot, and you know tarot can be a little bit blunt. Let's look into tarot. Let's look into tarot. We have the Empress. We have 6 of Cups. This person comes from your childhood. This person you grew up with or you've known for a long time. So this is probably why it's hard for you to see them for who they are or what they've become by you. 2 of Cups. This is a very deep relationship. This is a relationship that has grown over the years. It's hard for you to release it. 5 of Pentacles. Not receiving the abundance or what is needed or what's necessary. You sacrifice a lot for this person. We also have the 4 of Pentacles. They probably borrow money from you and they don't pay you back. We also have the 10 of Swords. We have the King of Wands. So this is definitely about a guy who is abusing his power over you, who isn't honoring you. And then we have the Hermit card, which is basically you. You're the one hiding from the world. You're the one just trying to understand what's happening. You could be a water sign or a fire sign. No, you could be a water sign, an air sign, or a fire sign that's going through all of this. I'm not picking up on a lot of earth, but if you are earth sign, nothing wrong with that. Like if you pick this pile and you're like a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, nothing wrong with that. But I feel a lot of water signs and air signs that probably pick this pile and a little bit of fire. So what I will say for group number 2 is that you either have children with this person or you could be pregnant by this person. You could... There's a lot of stuff that's going on in this reading, but what I will say is that this person is definitely from your childhood. So this is probably why it's so hard for you guys to release it. Okay? I am seeing cheating. This person lying to you a lot. This person betraying your trust. So this feels more like a lover's quarrel for group number 2. Like you're dealing with a narcissist. You're dealing with like a player. Like he feels like a player. He feels like he manipulates. Like female player. This feels like a woman who takes. If this is not romantic, this feels like a friendship that's like, it's exhausting to be this person's friend. Okay? Like we're releasing toxic people, and I feel like you're hiding from this person. You're hiding from the world. You haven't been going out as much. You haven't been yourself because you're sad about what's happening. Try to get yourself out of it. Okay? Try to come back. Try to bounce back to yourself. You deserve it. Okay, you deserve it. So group number 2, please leave a comment down below and just tell me what you think. I know group number 2 probably dealt with like, damn, this whooped my ass. Group number 2, but here's the thing, you guys deserve love. You guys, your hearts are gold. Your hearts are so big, but y'all gotta have discernment on who y'all give y'all golden heart to. Y'all can't just be giving it to everybody and then they just keep like fumbling with your heart and dropping it on the floor and leaving cracks and shit. Y'all gotta protect you. Y'all gotta protect you because they're out there living their life and they're grounding you. They're making you feel punished when that's not what a relationship should be. It should just be, if you love me, I love you, love me back. It should be an even exchange. It should not be, I'm gonna love you when it's convenient for me. Okay. So the last flower that comes for you guys is smile. Oh my God. Simply smile and notice the profound and healing difference it makes. Smile. Smile. Try to smile. Exercise smiling. Exercise being happy. That's just your spirit guys wanting you to smile more and take care of you more. So you guys are definitely going through heartbreak and trying to get over it. They don't deserve you, group number 2. I would honestly fight them for you. Like I would honestly like get in a fist fight for them because like I am a Capricorn. I'm so protective Like, I feel so protective of you guys. Like, you guys do not deserve this. So release this person so you can see your hidden gift, so you can see your hidden. Number 3, if you chose group number 3, you chose the lapis lazuli. This is a beautiful beautiful card. This is a beautiful crystal for your throat chakra, beautiful for intuition, beautiful for grounding. This is a great crystal for Libra. You could be a Libra that chose group number 3, or if you love blue, you want calm energy around you after heartbreak. So what is happening? Group number 1 was empowering. Group number 2 was let go of that toxic person because they're evil. So what is group number 3? Group number 3, relationships. Okay, this is another relationship spread. This is going to be a little bit probably similar to group number 2, but let's see. We have having the confidence, have confidence. We have orphaned. Okay, so group number 3, we have crystal clear intention. We also have nurture. Okay, and then we have there's something better. So this is definitely matters of the heart. This is definitely dealing with relationship quarrels, whether it's with friends or family. So let's look at the general message for group number 3. What you need to do to release and let go of heartbreak, what you need to do to heal. So we have the relationship card that comes through. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. You have to love yourself to want to bring a love that is meant for you. So group number 3 is definitely dealing with heartbreak and they're single or they're alone. This is a very loner energy. But I will say that the last breakup or this last heartbreak, this tragedy that happened, it really destroyed your solar plexus. It really destroyed your self-esteem. It really closed up your throat chakra. It just made you very quiet, group number 3. So it's almost like you've been through a lot. And now you're just locking yourself away. You're not out there anymore. You're not motivated. You don't want to do anything. You're exhausted. You also feel abandoned by this person. This person promised to do right by you and they just left. They just decided, I don't want no parts. So yeah, you released it, but it changed you. This whole situation changed you. But you guys see this person for who they are. You see that people could take. You see that people can manipulate. And it's almost like you want to bring love in, but you don't know how to trust that. And also, you don't have a good relationship with yourself, or you're not loving yourself the way that it's needed for love to come back to you. You're not nurturing yourself. What are you eating? What are you drinking? What are you putting in your body? What are you doing to numb what's happening deep within? Group number 3. What are you not dealing with? What are you burying? You guys are burying. You guys are like hiding. You guys are not addressing your emotions right now because it's too much. Having the confidence moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. Confidence in your angels is enough. Loving yourself is enough. That is what this card is basically saying. So I ask you, group number 3, you want to move on, but moving on doesn't mean ignoring and neglecting yourself. Okay? I don't want you to ignore and neglect yourself because you deserve everything good in the world. Okay, I want you guys to go out there more. I want you guys to be open to receiving love again. I want you guys to be believing that love can happen. You're probably going through a divorce or getting over a divorce, getting over an ending. Maybe you're a widow and you're dating and the men are just awful, the women are just awful. You don't know if love is going to come back to you in that big way. So this actually feels like a lot of people that chose group number 3 lost someone that had a lot of value to them. And it ended, or something came to an end, and you're dealing with it, but you're also isolating yourself from the world. Crystal clear intention. So what I will say is You need to start speaking and articulating more on what you want. I do feel like your last relationship, you gave a lot and sacrificed a lot. But this time around, when you do get into a new loving connection, you definitely need to make your intentions crystal clear, what you're looking for, what you're no longer tolerating, okay? And again, all of that is well and good, but I want you guys to also build a relationship and start loving yourself. Okay, start honoring and giving back to yourself, because that is so necessary. That is needed for you guys. Nurture yourself. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important. Both activities are very important to you right now. Then we have there's something better. There's something that's coming. But for right now, please love and honor yourself and do what is necessary for you. You also have romance. Romance wants to step in for group number 3, but you have to be open to receiving that. You also have pucker up, buttercup. Pucker up, buttercup. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for your love, the universe. Pucker up, buttercup. Lighten up. Love is coming. Love is actually trying to step in your life, actually. So group number 3 feels very hopeful. Love actually wants to peep in. And if you chose group number 2, I want you to listen to group number 3. If you chose group number 2, please listen to group number 3. Love is coming. Love is definitely around the corner. Rejuvenating rain. Oh, I love that. Clear the past, heal the present. Okay, you have to believe that love is actually coming. You can't be pessimistic, group number 3. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your visions. Thank you for tucking me in bed at night and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. So some of you guys are not sleeping at night. So Archangel Michael wants you to call upon him to help you sleep, or you need to start praying before you go to bed. I do feel that for you guys as well. The next card that comes through is prayer will help the situation. Be believing that the situation is going to improve. You deserve all that is good. You do, but you have to be believing of that. Get out there more. Travel. Do things to heal you. You've been cooped up and locked up in the house. I think this message is for me as well, group number 3. Like, I've just been a hermit, and I think all of you guys have been a hermit. A lot of you guys have introvert energy. A lot of you guys have been keeping to yourself, but it's time for us to get out there. It's time for us to go to concerts, to go to museums, to do things that doesn't surround another person, because another person shouldn't bring you your ultimate happiness. This is why group number 3, learn to enjoy and have fun with you. Learn to do things that you want to do. Take your friends out and go to your favorite restaurant, or go to your favorite restaurant by yourself. Go window shopping. Do something. I see a lot of people in group number 3 wanting to get a pet. I just saw a dog. I saw a dog. I saw you guys getting like a companion just for something to give love back to you, like a dog, or just something that brings you fulfillment and happiness. Taking classes, nourishing and bringing back to yourself, because that is so necessary for group number 3, because you guys have just been very like gloom and doom and pessimistic a little bit. The orchid, sexual energy, having had sex in a long time. That's for group number 3. Still, it's healing. I get it. It's you healing yourself, even though it's just kind of like, oh, I wish I had somebody. You need to love having you. Does that make sense? You need to love being cool with you. Like, you got to learn to be cool with you first before somebody can step in, because then you're going to put all your love into them, which is love you should put in yourself. And if they fuck up, you're going to be back to square one. You're going to be back to being sad. You're going to be back to like, oh my God, all I do is give. But you're not giving to yourself. You got to give to yourself. Because when you're like exercising, giving to yourself and loving you, you're working, you're progressing, you're in school. That man, that woman's going to come in your life, and they're going to be lucky to fit in all of what you got going on for you. Right? That's what we want. So then we have winter. Be still, go within. You've been doing enough of that, but now it's time to come out. It's time to harvest and sow. It's time. It's time for you guys to just release the old to bring in the new, because the autumn is about dead leaves falling so the spring can come. So spring wants to come. It's been winter and fall for too long. Spring and summer wants to come. You guys have to let those seasons come in your life. Okay, it can't just be cold and dead all the time. So now we have some tarot messages coming through for group number 3. We have the Hangman. Yeah, you guys have just been waiting and just still and just, it is what it is. They walked out of my life, or this happened or that happened, and I've just been here. I've just been chilling. Then we have the Fool, taking a risk. A lot of you guys want to reach out to that person. Don't. Like writing a letter or reaching out or sending that message. Don't. Don't. You need to move forward. You need to move on from this. Six of Swords. Move on. Don't look back. Move forward. Then we have the Four of Cups. This person is thinking about you. I'm guiding you guys not to reach out to them because they will more than likely reach out to you if you are waiting for this person to come back. But even still, I don't feel that you guys will trust this person when they do decide to come back. I don't feel like it will be the same. I feel like you guys will make amends in the future. Whoever walked away or let you down or brought you to a place of wanting to keep to yourself, but you will not forgive this person again. Or not that you won't forgive them, but you won't trust them. The Chariot. You're going to eventually move forward, but they're encouraging you to move forward. And then the Knight of Swords. This person is coming. Quick conversation is coming, but you guys have to take charge of your life and want for you. You have to. You've just been stagnant. And I think group number 3 speaks to me and a few other people that I know. It's time. You got to get out there more. Go to comedy shows. Go to like art conventions. Go to farmers markets. You just have no idea who you're going to stumble across, who you're going to meet, who you're going to resonate with. Rather than being stuck on people being people and people being awful. You know? And I just don't want people and their ways and their shortcomings to change who you are. Okay, I don't want them to change who you are. Group number 1 is not letting people and their craziness and their childish behavior change them. Group number 2 needs to release them because they can't change them. But for you guys, don't let people and their shortcomings change who you are. Okay, don't let them change your heart. You do deserve love. You do deserve happiness. You're probably someone that is getting over a divorce or getting over something, but you have to actually get out there to bring in love, to bring in new beginnings, to bring in a new chapter in your life. It's like you guys are like getting over a very difficult chapter, but you haven't turned the page to the new chapter. You haven't turned that page yet, and it's time to turn the page. The flower that's coming through for you guys is wise soul. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as it has knowledge to help you and those around you. I really resonate with that. And then it's pink. Pink is self-love at its finest. So start loving yourself and giving back to yourself and honoring yourself and doing what's necessary. This is the crystal that you chose. And this is a beautiful message. And this is the crystal that you chose. Beautiful message for group number 3. And that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I made this video because like everybody goes through heartbreaks. Everybody goes through things that they weren't really looking forward to. But the biggest thing that I'm learning myself is I'm not going to let people change me. I'm going to keep loving. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep making mistakes, but I'm going to learn from them. And I'm going to make sure that I grow and do better and honor myself, work, and continue to give back. I'm not going to let people's shortcomings or whatever they're going through change me. And if it's meant to be, it will come back. If it's meant to be, they will come back. If it's meant to be, it will fix itself. But for right now, we're not going to let people change us. We're going to be better. We're going to do better. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Please be safe. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember, this reading is timeless. You can watch it anytime to receive a divine message. I love you guys and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah. Bye.